just want to feel like that every day. Piping hot, popping like popcorn. It's all mine. Can you hear the bells ding dong? Up every last one. This is it, this is it. Oh, let's not pretend I don't hear me. Try to move on without looking back. 'Cause I realize it. Perfection can't please me. I didn't know that I could see the sky with my eyes closed, and a moon to talk to the world will spread everywhere if I wanted to. Tell me more, how many miles is life in the rainy streets and having no umbrella? A time to be joyful. I just want to feel like that every day. Piping hot, popping like popcorn. It's all mine. Watch my soul bang bang. Pick up every last one. This is it, this is it. Oh, let's not pretend I don't hear me. Try to move on without looking back. 'Cause I realize it. Perfection can't please me. How many miles is life? Grab lots of snacks and wear new shoes. How far can I go? I just want to feel like that every day. Piping hot, popping like popcorn. It's all mine. Watch my soul bang bang. Pick up every last one. This is it, this is it. Oh yeah. Let's not pretend I don't hear me. Try to move on without looking back. Piping hot, it's let's try on those days. I guess it's not all fun and games. This journey is my own. I'm sorry if I bothered you. 'Cause I realize it. Perfection can't please me. Piping hot, popping like popcorn. It's all mine. Can you hear the bells ding dong? This is it, this is it. If I could just see your heart, how small the world. It's not that I don't want just want to feel like that.
There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I was, heavily focused on something else, and I didn't realize that the timer was going down. Nice to see you, everyone. Playing some Shin Megami Tensei. And I promise to do my best to not get distracted on the way to the plot this time around. I haven't been incredibly successful, but we'll get there. Marshnader, nice to see you. I'm doing pretty well. I had to do a recording for an audition earlier today. So, fingers crossed that goes well. I do a lot better in live auditions than I do with, pre-recorded ones. It's 3 a.m., oh boy. I sincerely hope that you have nothing to do tomorrow. But if you just can't sleep, then I completely understand. Sometimes you just need to, like, have something on. 9 a.m.? Oof. Well, hopefully you're rested enough to do it. You have to leave at 7:40? Oh boy. I get it though. Sometimes sleep just doesn't come. In my first year of college when I did illustration, there were a lot of nights where I just couldn't sleep. So what I did was I stayed up and I just exhausted myself for like 24 hours. And then that way, when I went to go to sleep after so much time not going to sleep, it would finally come. Watching Kill la Kill, you're on episode 4? Oh man, I hope you're enjoying it. Kill la Kill is one of my favorites. Its name is actually wordplay because in Japanese, they use katakana. It's a separate alphabet to represent English words phonetically. So, kiru is how you pronounce kill in Kill la Kill. But the Japanese word for to wear is kiru as well. So it's like, wear the kill. Or kill the wear. Thanks for the drink, Crystal. Yeah, we're rolling up. Fairy Village just passed here. Feel free to rest up, yeah? I already did at the Fairy Village. Thank you very much. That's good. Studio Trigger never disappoints. I think maybe for Shark Week, we might watch we might do a Promare watch along. Please kill and kill some more, and maybe wear something too. Maybe kiru while you kiru. Is that Mimon? It was. Gorton Yam are one of the Jonan Gozan. Mountain south of... God. Tanakawada. I had to think about doing that voice and also speaking Japanese at the same time. And that was a task. Alright. I think it might actually be to my better interest. Oh, I'm down here now. Whatever. Might be in my best interest to actually go back to the Leyline Fount and teleport rather than try to walk. Knowing that show really wears anything? Technically, a major plot point is the clothes wearing the people. But we got somebody watching it for the first time. in chat, so I'm not gonna spoil Kill la Kill. At the very least, when we were playing the Kill la Kill game, it was a side story that wasn't canon. It might be fun to go back to Kill la Kill soon. We just have the Ryuko story to do, so that shouldn't be too much of a deal. Okay. How the hell do I get where I need to go? I probably actually had to go that way, didn't I? Unless I can do some, like, incredible platforming. In an RPG. Actually, I think these stairs go there. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Hey, nice to see you, Trom. Hoi, it Trom. How am I gonna make this work? Work on some redesigning for one of your first D&D characters since you finished your Barbarian subclass? Ah, have a good sleep, buddy. And congrats on finishing your Barbarian subclass. I hope you get the playtesting it deserves. What's up? Ah, nothing much. I recorded an audition earlier today, so now I am just absolutely ready to chill out with some Shin Megami Tensei. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and turn... God. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. I think it is what it was. I have not listened to Space Oddity. I've also not watched Space Odyssey for a while, but I haven't listened to Space Oddity for probably just as long. If I go this way. Oh, there's a sub-quest up there that I need to ignore. Sahori has been very patient with me. And I don't want to take that in vain. Right the second time? At least I got it right. If I go... Alright, I will get this quest but not do it. Right now, Tokyo is a barren wasteland, but one day, I shall turn into a verdant land of harvest and abundance. And to that end, I have a favor to ask you. I know what you are. You're one of the true gods that were sealed long, long ago. An Ahobino.
Wow.
I'm sure you know of an area called Tenozu, yes? Why does AHD brain gotta be so rude and and play keep away with your dopamine, right? Epilepsy does that to my melatonin and it sucks. A tyrant has appeared there, dwelling at the peak of a mountain. Once a ruthless god, now a ruthless demon, demanding tribute and sacrifice from the weak. There we go. For his dark reign to be restored, the fertile future I envision will forever be beyond my grasp.
Huh?
So then, will you slay the tyrant for me? Yeah, maybe.
Harvest time!
A fruitful partnership indeed. Thank you kindly. So Demeter is the Greek god of the harvest, mother to Persephone, who is the wife of Hades. Thanks for the drink, Trum. It's not sadness, necessarily. The melatonin is Carson can't sleep. And that results in me making with the sadness. Because not being able to sleep is not something I would recommend in general. How the hell? You might buy Kamen Rider? Well, there's only one Blu-ray set out right now for Kamen Rider 01. Though you can watch Kamen Rider, the first one from 1971, Ryuki from I think 2003, and 01 as well, and I think Kuga from the year 2000, for free on I want to say Pluto TV or Tubi TV if you get if you have access to that. Unfortunately, I don't know what the streaming rights are in the UK for Kamen Rider. There is, however, going to be a Kamen Rider anime on in July, I believe. July or August. On Crunchyroll. Lack of sleep does lower your serotonin? Yeah. Essentially, serotonin is a chemical that your brain makes that makes you happy. Oh, sorry, I think Trum was talking about mine, but also in general. Hey, you, bow for me. Gotta have high aspirate. Look, a meteor! Oh, wait. I would have had better luck with the look of meteor. I'm starting to think that maybe these guys don't have my best interests in mind. Hey, your friend sucks. I'll talk to you. Your hair's so long. Aw. I had to insult him. The pun killed him. Sorry, the pun killed me. Brain's like, yeah, I don't care to stay awake. So do anything? Oof. These guys are beneath me. Yeah. Since I'm going to be going back to college in September, I have to start learning how to sleep again. Because I'm gonna have to... I mean, okay, so if I get the apartment that I'm looking at, and it doesn't suck, I should be able to just walk to school within, like, a couple blocks. Which is nice. You had to do that when you started? Yeah. Yeah, if I get one of the apartments I'm looking at, then all I would have to do is like, oh man, it's half an hour until class. Guess I'll put some clothes on and walk over. Hey look, it's 15 minutes until class. Still struggle to speak to people in real life now? Oof. I mean, practice makes perfect, so... I feel like so long as you make a small attempt every so often, you'll get better. Progress will come at its own pace, but it's really dictated by how much effort you put into it, so... I know quite a few people.
I'm detecting what appears to be a single human life ahead.
Okay.
However, I sense a powerful demon as well. It's almost certainly Lamu.
You don't like people in real life, but you like people on Twitch? Sounds like you just know kind of crappy people. Nah, but social interaction is kind of difficult. And I find, at least online, you're protected by that barrier of anonymity. So you act differently online than you do in real life. Just in general. I do my best to be as genuine as possible, but even I can't prevent myself from, like, maybe being a bit more upbeat on the stream. Or being able to speak a little bit better because I'm being recorded. So, it's interesting, to say the least.
I advise that we proceed with caution.
Even if you don't know them, oof. Okay. I think this team will be fine. We got Bishy Loki on our side. You're almost done with your student hours? Nice! I'm excited for you.
Prepared yourself to become one with me.
Prepared how? Wait, what do you mean, become one with you?
We shall ascend to become a being known as a Nahobino, regaining our missing halves and existing once more as our true selves.
Oh, that's some Scientology shit.
What true self?
When we are reunited, every last trouble in your mind will be gone.
Remember, guys, in Shin Megami Tensei, the true villain is Scientology.
Absurd idea. It's only natural for me to reunite with my other half.
Natural.
Just gonna punk yourself.
Don't listen to him! Let's go home! But I've...
Lamu's attention is fixed on his target. We may be able to catch him off guard.
We gotta rescue her.
Understood.
Because, like, if we rescue Sahori, then we prevent Lamu from becoming a Nahobina. Well, I failed.
Enough of this driveling. I shall take your life first.
See, enough hint, I didn't know where this is going, exactly. Oh no, how could you? Oh no, how could you? Wait. That was an instant kill. Enjoy Kill la Kill, Martianator. Okay. What have I learned? Number 1, I need to change my affinities. Number 2, I need to change my affinities. He zapped me for 13 points with a weak point, and then he insta-killed me with the Muda. Which means I need to not be weak against electricity and darkness.
Welcome to the world of shadow.
Okay. So to do that, we just need Essence Fusion. So I'm gonna fuse me with something that's not gonna get killed by electricity or darkness. What's my current thing? I block wind. Maybe slapping some Jack Frost on me. Because then that way I absorb ice, which might be good later. What are my choices? What can I get from this one? Miracle Water. Recover HP for all allies. But I'm not a healer. Plus, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means I'd only be able to keep 2 of these. So I'm gonna wait on that. You cake or death? I'm on team cake, please. What's a good affinity set to have? I think going with Jack Frost is my best bet. Or if I do Baphomet, I'm weak against light, but I completely block darkness.
How is this?
Let's do it.
Return when
Whoops. Alright. Round 2.
Young man, I'm detecting what, however...
Yeah, that's neat. I know. Your next line is young man. Young man, there's a danger ahead. I said, young man, you may as well be dead. I
Long's
said.
attention is fixed on his target. We may be able to catch him off guard.
Fuck it. Our target is Lamu. Eliminate him. We do have to rescue Itsukishima.
Understood.
I would prefer to rescue her.
Enough of this driveling. I shall take your life first.
Oh no, how could you? Oh, jeez. It does have a couple of tentacles. I think maybe I have to deal with those first. Let's see what wind does. Okay. We have learned that he doesn't like wind.
Just die already.
There we go. Bye, tentacle. Ooh, this might be good. I'm gonna use Aramasa on one of these. That did a couple points of damage. Alice is not doing so well on magic points, though. I feel like maybe we're gonna have to deal with that. What's Mabufu down to? How's this? Yeah, that's not bad at all. Alright, he's gonna attack again. Really? You hit Loki with ice? The guy who's known to be from Frost Giants? Doesn't want to see the colors of the wind. The colors of the wind are fighting back.
Just die already.
I feel like maybe we need to swap out Alice. Alice really isn't pulling her weight anymore. I took care of a couple of those. I don't have regular Xanda, do I? Oh well. Oh wow, this version of Lamu's a punk-ass bitch? See? Good old Shoryuken. Oh boy. That kind of looks like something that I'm gonna excise this thing. Alright, well, Jesus doesn't quite work. Let's... Here, swap her out. What all do you have? Let's swap you out with Black Frost, because Black Frost can block darkness. Maybe no, wind is not the way to go. Alright, I'm gonna concentrate. Maybe the affinities are reversed. Maybe the zappies. Nope, zappies are not what I need. Again with the ice on Loki. Just why? Alright, so absorbs wind, zappies and light don't do anything. That was just gonna set off a bomb? Oof. You know what? This is a boss. I feel like doing all crits. Let's see what ice does against him. It resists ice. That sucks. Darkness? I'm running out of options now. It completely blocks darkness. So then my only recourse is fire, but I have no fire attacks. So let's make my next physical attack strong. And I'll just Shoryuken him. Shoryuken usually does the thing that I need it to. I'm going to use Dark Block just in case. Oh boy. I can now, Trom. Alright, let's Shoryuken. Not quite. I mean, I guess my only choice is the Zappies. Thanks, Loki. Did I save her?
Sorry.
Okay, mission accomplished.
Sorry. You're okay. Thank goodness.
Kaiju-sized xenomorph. Oof.
It's all right. You don't have to say anything. Let's just
Also,
sit
that
back,
was not
okay?
an embryo. That was probably one jizz
I need to say
with how it was shaped.
to both of you. Listen closely.
Her eyes are
You're
gonna be weird.
mine.
Yep. Oh, that's unfortunate.
The girl. Lamu's already got a hold of her.
Fools! Complete and utter fools! You two have caused me a lot of trouble, but now I'll show you just how
How about this?
tremble at my
How do you like this? Does this help?
doom!
It's not helping.
Will make an excellent sacrifice.
Huh. Maybe I picked the wrong option.
This can't be happening again. Am I truly incapable of saving anyone?
Do not despair. You have your own role to play. This is the time to awaken that role.
Go on.
Awaken?
Who are you talking to?
Release the other within you.
Oh, it's that season of Digimon.
Yes.
See, luckily, she rolled the right 15% on percentile for her god to resurrect her.
What's happening to her?
Even if it costs me everything, I won't let them perish.
Good, because then I would have to restart the game, probably.
Now, accept it!
Oh, Tao, don't kill yourself.
I made certain you were dead. How is it you still draw breath?
Because I've got the power of God and anime on my side.
Dare she possess such power? I won't allow it!
I mean, Shin Megami Tensei is all about anime cliche. New Shin Megami Tensei, I would say.
Thank you. Not like...
It was me. I was the one who would recreate the world.
Well, that's how we saved Sahori, I guess.
Hey, you're all right.
I don't know, I just killed our classmate.
So I guess this means you beat Lamu, huh? Is Itsukishima okay?
No. The opposite of that, in fact.
Now that you mention it, I don't see Isunokami either.
She also had something crazy happen to her. No, I'm gonna tell them the truth.
No.
Was the main character's love
So we
interest? Of
lost
course.
Not only Itsukishima, but Isunokami as well. Feelings aside, I need to report this to Bethel. We're going to head back. You should report to HQ yourself once you're ready.
So I'm just seeing if I had another option. Do-do-do-do. Okay, no, this was scripted completely. I'm fine, dude. Totally. Check it out. My favorite website, dude.totally. Can we make that a URL?
Young man, I have a question. Was my previous assessment inaccurate? Had I objected to Her Holiness accompanying us, she would still be alive. I was created to aid humanity. Instead, I led a very precious human to her death.
World sucks. But don't blame yourself.
So you mean to say this outcome was beyond my control? Could this be an example of what humans refer to as comforting one another? I see. You're striving to be considerate of my own state. Thank you for that.
Oh, the
I will
humanities.
repay your kindness by serving as your strength. Fixating on the past cannot change its course.
My favorite degree.
No matter how one may desire it. Instead, we can only redouble our efforts to ensure their deaths were not in vain.
Exactly. We gotta keep pressing forward even though literally everything sucks. Because, like, you're not gonna get out of the shitty situation if you don't try and get out of the shitty situation. Now, what do I need to do? Well, whatever I need to do isn't here. Alright, well, first of all, let's go to the Cadaver's Hollow, see Gustav. He's a funny guy.
Well, look who's here. Very nice.
Hell
Look
yeah.
sharp, eh? Looking to say thank. Need anything?
You're welcome. What is there? Oxbeozar, okay. Sorry, Oxbezor.
Looking to buy it? Say, need anything? Always a pleasure.
Alright, I got a couple of dollars. I think I need like 660,000 of them to do something later. But that's neither here nor there. Gonna overwrite my save because we have to live with what I've done. Yeah, you know, just a couple. Okay. I'm hoping that I just need to go back to Tokyo. Was there a way to avoid that ending? Nope. No, there was not. Okay, I don't think I was supposed to go here. Hi. Hi, VR goggles, man. At least... Here, let's look that up. Yeah, no, there's no happy ending for Sahori. Okay, maybe we need to go back to Tokyo. There we go.
Good work, everyone. Let's go report in.
Yeah.
Got our own methods, and they work for us. I wish Master Abdiel would back off a little. Abdiel's an asshole. You can't spell asshole with at least a couple of the letters from Abdiel.
Well done on defeating Lamu. Your efforts have not been in vain.
But Isonokami...
Her death is indeed tragic, and certainly a setback for Bethel. Humanity will mourn the loss of their saint.
And then there's Itsukishima.
Ah, yes, the student whom Lamu targeted. Another regrettable tragedy.
He's just saying these things. He doesn't actually feel bad.
That reminds me. Right at the bitter end, Lamu mentioned something about recreating the world. Not only that, but he wanted to become a Nahobino. Do you have any idea what that means?
It means you don't refer to yourself as either male or female. You're Nahobino.
Yes, well, perhaps the time is right to inform you. Eons ago, the gods were gifted with both eternal life and the knowledge of good and evil. In those days, they were known as Nahobino. However, the Creator ordered the forfeiture of Nahobino's knowledge. Thenceforth, they regressed into demons. Lamu is one such
Political
thing.
answer to hearing about their
It is
deaths?
likely he
Exactly.
intended to reclaim his knowledge and assert power as a Nahobino once more.
But what does any of that have to do with Itsukishima?
Well, you see, the Creator sealed the demon's knowledge within the Garden of Paradise, inside a forbidden tree. But then came a serpent, who tempted the garden's inhabitants to eat of the tree's fruit, and thus consume its knowledge. From then on, that knowledge was bound to the human soul.
Finally, my
and is still
Catholic school
passed down
education is
throughout
coming to serve me.
generations. Or so the tale is told. Thus, we can conclude Itsukishima had inherited such knowledge.
Does this mean that the knowledge of all those lost gods is flowing through us too?
It is very well possible. In any case, the demons of then and now yearn to reclaim what was lost, and so seek human souls. Yet the union of man and demon remains prohibited.
Why is that?
Because those who bear knowledge, namely a Nahobino, pose a threat to God's established order. Specifically, they have the potential to recreate the world.
So, if I have this right, Lamu attempted to retake his knowledge in order to destroy the current system?
That is correct.
Then
Okay.
if that's true, wouldn't that mean his existence as a Nahobino is also a threat to God's order?
In fact, I encourage myself to be that. That's what I'm striving towards. I'm Carson Cross, the man who will attack and dethrone God.
I would like to explore that matter further with you. Alas, the day has grown late. We will save it for another time.
Nah, I got
now,
a simple
done.
answer for you,
Understood.
buddy. Ask away.
I'll do just that.
Hey, Atsuta? Both of you. You guys down to meet me on the roof later?
I had an inkling when you returned without Gami, but it seems I was right. The condemnation has been lifted after all then. But we can go into that some other time. For now, I'd say you've earned some rest back at your dorm, Works so well for Lucifer. Then again, he was trying to do so by himself. Well, I believe in this game, Lucifer just, he won. And now he's just vibing. I believe there was a cutscene where Lucifer attacked and dethroned God, and that's the world that we live in right now. Did you know? There's a renowned research lab nearby. Sometimes I could swear I'm seeing those people with wings fly off from around here. Really must be overworking myself. Kinda neat how when we're in the real world, the map gets boring. I kinda like that, to be honest. Looks like school's canceled for a while. Even when it starts up again, most of the classes will be held online. Topical. The atmosphere in the dorm is so gloomy. Maybe I should just go back home. If only you could. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can go to the place that I was living in when I was in Tokyo. At least not on this map. We would need to find Edogawa. Keeps people within their regular life, I guess? Similar to the Matrix. People become complacent. Well, because, like, this Tokyo is the last bastion of humanity. So they gotta keep people hanging out here. Oh, my friend's messaging me.
Yeah, so I don't really get all that knowledge or recreating the world stuff. All I care about is what we could have done different. To save Itsukishima. You're the smart guy here. What do you think?
You're only saying that because he's wearing glasses.
we might have been able to step in had we known about her situation earlier. Maybe been more involved.
Maybe the bullies could have been less shitty. You ever thought about that?
Ultimately, Lamu preyed on her fears and took advantage of her pain. At that point, she was too vulnerable to resist. The whole reason I had the demon summoning program was to prevent something like this. Yet in the end, I was powerless.
That's not true.
Oh wait, we specifically have an emote for that, don't we? There we go.
You're amazing, Atsuta. And tough as nails, too. You and your sis.
I'm sorry?
Look, even I know how much work it takes to walk the right path. Not to mention strength. That's why I want to be strong, like you. And if I can fight on your level, no one else will have to suffer like this again. So let's move forward. That way our friends can rest a little easier, knowing they've been avenged.
You're right, Dazai. And you know what? You might be stronger than you think.
We're gonna have to kill him, aren't we?
So, what do you make of their conversation?
I could always use more strength. Hard to say.
It is indeed. But don't forget, you have the Proto-Fiend of Bethel at your disposal. I will support you at all costs.
Great, let's destroy Bethel.
Regardless of what goals you may have, I will see to it that they are fulfilled. This I swear.
Okay, I'll take you up on that.
Good morning, everyone. We've just received word from Bethel's inner council. It falls to me to relay their message. You did us a great service in destroying Lamu. However, our superiors are taking the demonic incursion very seriously. To leave such audacity unpunished would only invite further demonic offense. They aim to hit the forces of chaos with everything they have.
I swear by the moon and the stars and the sky.
More specifically, an attack driven by our finest agents from across Bethel's international reach. That said, as Bethel, Japan, we are not assigned to this operation.
Now, let's break protocol,
What?
it's fine.
Why not?
The last operation took quite a toll on our forces. Enough that we now have to rely on, no offense meant, amateurs and juveniles. To put it
Don't beat
bluntly,
yourself up,
HQ
buddy.
has judged our remaining strength and found us wanting.
Just because we're amateurs and you're juvenile doesn't mean that, we got anything against it.
It's true that we aren't the most powerful. But we should be on the front lines in the fight against chaos. Tokyo is our city, and it's our duty to protect it.
Yeah, I think he's right.
Frankly, so do I. Which is why our current plan is to join the operation, despite our orders, or lack thereof.
Awesome!
You and Dazai, your assignment is to cover the Tokyo Diet Building in the Netherworld.
Okay.
There's an underground passage nearby, connected to Chuo City. You will infiltrate by way of that passage and defeat the Demon King.
Yes, sir.
Yuzo
Great.
Atsuta, I have something a little different in mind for you. Stay after the meeting and I'll explain.
Oh, he gets the suicide mission.
Of course, sir.
Guess we're splitting up for this one. But let's give it all we've got.
As of now, consider yourself deployed. Head to your mission.
Look at this haircut. Our character's like... Our character forgot to shave that part. Just one lonely little thing on the side. Hey. So the honor student's not coming along this time, huh? Guess it's all up to you and me. Woo! Let's do this. Bull cut. Almost. A bowl cut would be a bit more shaggy than this.
I'm surprised you had nothing to say when we received our current mission.
I don't wanna. I didn't get a choice in the matter.
I see. Since you've been ordered to participate, you find personal views on the matter irrelevant. Perhaps organizations such as Bethel are nothing but shackles to humanity.
Right?
Just know there's no need for you to ever hold back your thoughts from me. No matter how you may feel, you can always trust me. With that said, let us...
Okay. Good to know I can confide in you, buddy. Alright, let's go to the Diet Building. I have a pin of the Tokyo Diet Building with a Pikachu. It's a really cute pin. I got it while I was in Asakusa. On Paw Pass. I'm sure the mechanic is going to be that whatever we say to Aogami will, like, have an impact on his personality.
Yes?
It's nice to meet you. I'm a Bethel researcher that doesn't have a name, and I belong to a team that collects information on the Netherworld that you'll never see. My task is mainly to be a background character, so that you have someone to talk to without revealing too much information. I've heard about you. You've returned from Dot, along with Aogami, correct? Oh, pardon me. Tossing around a word like Dot wouldn't make much sense to you. No, I know what Dot is. But I've been told. Drawing some of the background stuff for players. They gave me their basic backgrounds, and so far everyone has a tragic backstory. Of course. I mean, it's an adventuring party, right? If you don't have a tragic backstory that leads you to adventure, you end up like Arena. Flicking berries into people's mouths for shits and giggles. Getting natural 20s that you didn't mean, and affecting the entire course of the story because of it. Oh, no, I can't. No jumping there. Okay, I need to go that way. But how? Oh, like this. Neat. Because he would flick berries in someone's mouth on purpose? She may also accidentally kill them in the process. Oof. Barbarians do be like that. See, I gravitate to a certain archetype of characters. I always end up being the one with the high charisma in the back row using dex-based attacks. And that's not ever even to just fill a niche. That's just the characters I apparently like to play. I think Heliza is one of the first melee characters that I've played intentionally. Why did I feel the need to whip that out? No one's specifically attacking me right now. Usually play druids, but you're trying to gravitate to bards more?
Master Abdiel forbade you all from joining this operation.
Yes.
If you truly wish to reach the castle, you can enter from a place.
Why does anyone
called
whip anything
Tokyo
out?
Station.
That's true.
But know
We gotta
this,
show them what we got.
If you value your lives, you should turn back. The demons of this land are too great a threat for you.
I think I'm gonna be fine. You really like druids? Druids are fun to play as. One of my first D&D characters was a druid. The whole animal companion thing is just a blast. Oh hey, we're in Ginza. I like bards and rogues. I feel like bards are a good, like... I want to be a red mage kind of thing, right? Like, you want to be able to cast stuff, but you also want to be able to hit things with a sword. You can't decide. You don't care about being the best at either. Bards are a real good, just, utility class. Oh, what's the animal companion that you're looking at? For my druid, I had a, like a tiny bulet. Like a tiny land shark. Do I have any gospels, actually? I do not. What up, Jack? I feel the heat, though. But I need some fuel to keep on blazing bright. That's why I'm always on the he hunt for more items, ho. I'm Jack O'Lantern. Can you help me with my search? Anything for you. Hee-ho! I'm looking for fire gems. I just need 2 of them, ho. I have fire gems, sure. Fudge? Ah, fudge is alright. I prefer caramel. Those little cubes of caramel are... Was the Megami Tensei, exactly. The shit this game is Tensei. Alright, I can bring him more fire gems if I feel like it. Because this morning wasn't Pokemon? Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I'm sorry, Pokemon's only on Saturdays now. We haven't had real talk yet? No, we haven't. Did tune in for this afternoon, but you couldn't type it all? No. What? What's going on, me? Can you just not decide how you want to stand? I can't even get me off this there. This place is worse than other yeah? Intense fighting here, gotta be. There we go. We had fake talk? Technically, D&D is fake talk. We're talking about fake occurrences. Hey, I just got 150 bucks out of a dodecahedron. Alright, let's take a look at the spyglass. What are you weak against? Wind. It's like a beholder but with ears, oh boy. All listening for D&D conversation. Oof. Let's see if ice does anything. Nope. Wind? Nope. Now they're all gonna fuck off. So Gorthen's player was my DM for a couple of games, and he liked to make a sandbox without like a big overarching story. He wanted us mostly to explore, and he was a very creative DM, and he liked funny shit. And one of the towns that we went to had a bunch of beholders, but instead of eyes on the stalks, they had little Hello Kitty heads. And that was unsettling to say. There was a whole city of them. Oh, no, I only have grimoires. That sucks. When someone isn't respecting your boundaries at the start of a friendship, should that be a moment to be like, nope, I'm good, I'm out? At the start of a friendship. I mean, it depends on, like, how much they're disrespecting their boundaries. Like, if they're being actively malicious about it, then, yeah, you nope out of there. But, if it feels like just a series of slip-ups, like, I would have one more conversation about it before ending it. Being like, hey, you know, what you're doing, kinda shitty. So, could you please stop? And if they don't stop, then you bail.
Hey!
You're a terrible actor, you know that? I see you staring glances at me. If you want my attention so much, then fine, I'll give it to you. Let me see. I'd like some of your MP. Sure. It's made your pants heavier, but your wallet lighter. Okay, so it balances out. Your old one would charge all night and then shut down due to a low battery if you open Twitter. My watch was like that. And when I went to go replace the battery had puffed up like double the battery size. So I was walking around with a bomb on my wrist, so maybe you were lucky to get a new phone. Maybe you've avoided an explosion. I think you've had enough. Oh, so you caught me.
To our travels.
She's a cutie. I like her. She's got cute hair. And the blue goes really, really well with the red. That gets a Carson I would smash seal of approval. Oh god. Could you imagine Shin Megami Tensei smash or pass? Her snake presenting. Remember our discussion? Those are traps. They're designed to draw people in so that they have a snack.
Welcome to the world of shadow.
Thank you. Let's make some demons. Ooh, new special fusion. Oh, right, we can make Lamu. I don't necessarily want to, though, so I won't. What can I make, though? I don't want to give up either of those two. What about Is? Nah. Dakini? I don't want to give up Black Frost. He's a friend. I mean, I got some money. What can I make with the compendium? Then allow you telling them that you're not comfortable with how aggressive they're being, and it turns into this emotional situation, how this always happens. Then so you're going to wear a short skirt. Whoa, boy. No, that's absolutely a you drop that kind of situation. RDF's right, like... That is absolutely a level of disrespect that I would be like, wow, well, I guess we're just not going to talk anymore. See, the thing is, when you meet new people, you're rolling the dice. There's just no avoiding it. So it comes down to, are you all right with putting yourself out there and having a chance at having a really shitty experience if it means that there's a chance that you might find somebody lifelong that you'll enjoy the company of. Man, I guess I don't need Anahita anymore.
Is this demon to your liking?
Yeah, that's a dog with a towel. Usually under a quasi-famous Twitch streamer. But yeah, I mean, the risk of making friends is going into situations like that. And you need to know what situations you don't want to be in and crush that shit. Like, just get out of there, sever that, end their bloodline. Just make sure that their entire family can't where were we going with this? Crush your enemies? See them driven before you? Hear the lamentations of the women? That's not how I expected Anubis to sound like. Dishonor on you, dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow. It's a Discord for local people in Portland that like D&D video games and anime. Well, and also, that space can have some really shitty people. So, oh, what's Oribus? He looks like he's got some shit going down. What's your lore? Neutral Chaos, one of the 72 demons in Solomon's Goetia. He's said to appear as a human with the head of a horse. That tracks. He answers all questions concerning past, present, and future, and is both liked and respected by sorcerers. He seems like a stand-up guy. According to legend, he was often summoned by sorcerers seeking to see through lies or predict... Wow! Oribus kind of feels like a pretty cool dude. I'd party with him. Unfortunately, he needs Black Frost to make, and I don't want to give up my boy. Oh, I can make King Long. Light Chaos. One of the Siling, celestial creatures in Chinese mythology. I don't know Chinese pronunciation, so... Have to remind yourself that you're not responsible for other people's happiness. Exactly. In American Gods, when discussing the feather test, there was a fun quote of, "Don't worry, it's a pretty heavy feather." Hadn't made that way myself. No, this isn't Shenron. Represents the east, the season of spring, and the element of wood. It's the noblest of the Suleng, and dwells in a palace at the bottom of the ocean. In Feng Shui, placing water to the east is known to guide its power and said to bring good fortune. No, this one's King Long. We're looking for Sheng Long. Yeah, I'm down with throwing away my doggo. However, I know where to just kidnap a Naga. Darkstar Dragon Ball GT time. It's the Grand Tour, Grand Tour, Grand Tour, Grand Tour. God, that, for some reason, because of that, the line, "I'm gonna lay this on you thick like whole milk," popped into my head. And that was an arc in Dragon Ball, to be sure. Okay, but in Shinagawa, I want to say around here is where we can kidnap a Naga. Kinran is the evolution of Shenron? Okay. Right, Shrum? I have friends who are lactose intolerant, and I really feel bad for them. Like, as just one person, I can go through a whole 2 liter of milk within a couple of days if I want to. I fucking love milk. Milk is great. What's also amazing is the human ability to process it after, you know, not being infants. I will be a happy man if I just do not lose my ability to process milk. Your older siblings are both lactose intolerant? Oof. No, I went the wrong way. I think part of the way to keep it is just to keep drinking milk and consuming dairy products. Because if you go for too long without it, I think you start not being able to process it. Kind of like with vegans and meat, right? Oh, I grazed that one. Drink forever. So, there's a local rice bowl place called Rice Bowl Deluxe, right? It opened when I was in high school. And its tagline, the tagline for Rice Bowl Deluxe is, "Eat rice, live forever." I'm not making that shit up. I will even show you guys. And they chose a tagline that would be completely eye-catching. Where are you? Come on, I want to see, like, the storefront. Okay, well, I guess I just have to show the low-resolution graphic that I have. Anyways, this is Rice Bowl Deluxe. Literally, eat rice, live forever. So what I'm saying is I've eaten there a couple of times, so I'm like at least a kinda immortal now.
Take this!
Literally correlated with what longitude you're at, or latitude, because less sun makes you need more milk. Interesting. Here in Edmonton, like, we're one of the sunnier places in the world, so weird that I have the ability to process lactose, then. Northwest, we lack proper sun 9 months out of the year. Did you know? Many celiac people in America aren't worldwide intolerant to gluten. American breads are mixed with a wild grain that even in starving countries, you wouldn't have people touch American shitty quality food. I mean, I was there. I have
This'll do.
I have eaten American bread, and what you eat is not bread, it is cake. American bread is like really sweet and like not the consistency that I expect bread to be. There have been Americans that have been cured of gluten intolerance simply by living somewhere else. Jeez. Yeah, and I mean, I will say Canadian bread isn't a lot better. Like if you go to the grocery store for it. If you go to like an actual bakery or a specialty store, then of course it's a lot better. And I'm sure that's true of like in the US. Like if you go to a local bakery, you probably have a higher chance of getting decent bread. Albeit at a bit of an inflated price. But local bakeries kinda disappear, so... You've made homemade bread and it's better, but not like our quality of ingredients isn't a very high value? Okay. So just in general, you guys have shitty grain. No, that makes a bit more sense. I feel like a lot of that's a North American thing, too. Though I don't know how much of North America. I guess it really depends on the regulations. Yeah. You may need to move to Canada. I mean, I feel like a lot of my American viewers and friends have expressed that to me at some point.
Here.
I don't blame you. We have Ryan Reynolds.
Just die already.
It's to bring down the cost of product and increase the income of money for... Absolutely. I mean, I assume you guys pay just as much for bread as I do. But you get worse bread. You can never escape US taxes. You can renounce citizenship and still owe us yearly tokens. Oof.
This'll do.
I guess the question then is, would the only way to avoid it be to just never set foot in America and ignore the taxes? Because I assume the country that you're living in probably won't extradite you to the US. Yeah, that's a load of bullshit.
Take this!
As soon as you have your tattoo license, you're moving to Canada, you can do your regular job anywhere? Exactly. See, that's the thing. I wouldn't mind working in the US. Mostly because US dollars are worth more than Canadian dollars right now. But I wouldn't want to live there. On a permanent basis, you know? A lot of people who travel do bartending. You can mix a drink anywhere and make a few weeks' pay. Sorry. Americans in amazing amusement park? Pay now, move on. Yeah. I think actually, didn't I get another gospel? I should probably use that, huh? No, I only had one. Oops. Oh, right. I need to go grab a Naga. I did what I promised to do and I beat Lamu, but now, now I get to explore. Yeah, I think if I were to do any business in the U.S., I'm lucky enough to have family in L.A., so I would be able to get, like, voice roles in Burbank. And just fly down every time I need to record. Say Americans when I mean America. That's another dissonance between people in, like, the Western Hemisphere. I believe people in South America called the entire group of continents America, instead of separating into North and South America. Like, America is the Western Hemisphere. Oh, later, losers. You want to divide out Central America as another continent? Yeah. I personally don't know where I stand on that. I'm kind of the opinion that the easiest thing to do it would be to divide the continent on the Panama Canal. Because, like, that's an artificial kind of separation of the two continents, right? It's not? Yeah, Eurasia is another whole deal. Like where does Europe and Asia begin? They're both connected. And I think you don't even get the political borders if you divide it by tectonic plates. So what's the point? Where the people who are white enough to draw the world maps are. I mean, you're right, though. Demons beckoning me closer. Yeah, sure. Hey. Oh, I did fall for it. What horrors are you about to unleash upon me? Oh no. I am so incredibly scared. You guys really got me here, don't you? You get a work-study visa to have a Canadian tattooer's license? Ooh! Hey, let me smack you. It'll cost you. Eesh. Monetizing everything these days. Hope this covers it. Oh, okay. I mean, I'll give that to him. He paid me $1.66, and I accepted it, so he gets to deck me in the face. Don't bonk. Why? I don't think you've made any bonkable offenses recently, so. Let's compare strength. Okay. Hey, look at that. I won. Now you get to be turned into a dragon. Be grateful. Actually, I got an item for this. Welcome to the world of shadows, where demons gather.
Welcome to the world of shadows, where demons gather.
That has slideshows on 4 to 7 on the different ways to classify continents. Oof. You actually feel really lucky because of how your school works. This could totally... Do it! If you can, that might be a really good thing to do. Alright. Let's do reverse fusion, because that way I can look. Oh, what are you? You've got a lot of arms, which means that you're really powerful. One of the 8 Yasha-O. His domain is war and protection. Originally known as a wicked devourer... Why do so many of this, like... Why are so many of this pantheon child eaters? They really think that children are tasty. He later became one of the greatest of the Wisdom Kings after receiving Buddha's enlightenment. Oh man, I can't believe Buddha's here. Let's stop eating kids. I could make Satanta. In fact, I probably should, because I think that's how you get Kuhalan. I don't want to do that, though. Can I make Earthus? Who do I need to make Earthus? Where's discount Earth thing?
Is this demon?
Yeah, let's do it. As little as 4, as many as 7, but some argue for 8, at least. Oof. And being taken with illness, disease, or impure thoughts? Possibly. Pretty clear way to divide pre- and post-enlightenment. Eats kids, or doesn't. Yep. Given the idea of everything being alive, even the dirt, what other things might eating kids mean? Maybe they eat goats. Maybe they eat baby goats. They're just really into goat veal. I need a scary story to make sure my kid toe the line. Yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of this is just let's make sure the kids behave themselves. You know, you got Aesop's Fables, you got Grimm's Fairy Tales. Alright, let's make Satanta. You're gonna resist electricity, because that seems like a really good thing to have for someone weak against electricity. And what else? Why not? Let's give you a debuff.
Is this demon to your like?
How much of the Bible is just good advice for living in the desert? Don't eat seafood or shrimp. Yeah. To make sure kids listen, tell them God said not to. That's true. It's also a good way to deflect stuff. Like if someone asks you why, just say like, oh, God said no, and God probably knows what they're doing. Sounds like most of your arguments with your mother. Oof.
Good to meet you.
Why not? I said so. Why did you say so? Kid, because God told me to say so. Exactly. Weak physical attack, lowers attack rank though. That's pretty good. But not good enough for me to keep it. Oh, hello, Dominion. Look at that shit. That's the most angel-ass angel I've seen so far. The fourth of the 9 orders of angels, their name carries the meaning of governance and is their duty to oversee the other angels. It is said that their work is the embodiment of God's will, that they wish for his governance to spread through the cosmos. And this guy's kinky. Alright. Let's make King Long. It's got a +5 to win skills, which is pretty neat. Reflecting stuff is usually pretty decent. And sure, let's give it some Jesus. I got a lot of stuff with dark. Not a lot of stuff with Jesus.
Is this demon?
Where dominions are on the angel scale, it's the 4th, of course. Draw a modern-day angel transforming into a biblically accurate one. Oh boy. It's just like an Animorph slide to the angel that destroyed Asuka's brain in Evangelion. Oh, thanks for retweeting about the stream trom. Also, RDF, what did you think of Cruel King and the Great Hero? Because it looks like something that I'm gonna recommend to a bunch of people as like a cute, easy RPG. Like, nothing about it felt too hard, which was kind of refreshing, to be honest. Ah, man, we can make Ose. Oh, Ose is packing more heat than he usually does with that codpiece. I'm pretty sure it was flat in previous entries. Appearing as half man and half beast, it's said that he can change his form according to the desires of one who summons him, though not for very long. Wonder if that says something about me, huh? Story is very nice so far. Does seem like a great starting RPG, or just a relaxing RPG to go through on a rough day. Yeah! Everyone fears when they hear Ose Ding.
Return when you have gathered more demons.
You mean when they hear Ose Dong? He dings his dong is what I'm saying. Dang. Alright. I would like to find one more grimoire so I can make Fafnir. Oh, we got a low battery. It's a good thing I have this. Now, how am I going to attach it? There we go. That sounded very odd. Sounded like a howl that was also a whimper. It's a good thing I have this. I'm glad that I got my stream theme when I did, because
Here.
they've recently changed it from an animated one to a not animated one. And I like the animated one, even though it screws up a lot. Kinda sound like the wolf cry from Ocarina? Kinda. I wonder how many more streams we have for Ocarina. Because it was 2 to get through the childhood arc. So would that be like 3 more streams left? Maybe 4? Depending on how I handle? I remember a lot of Ocarina of Time, but do I remember enough to, like, blaze through it? Oh man, plus they're probably gonna release the announcement for the new Guilty Gear character at one of the fighting game tournaments coming up. And the last DLC for Guilty Gear Strive has story stuff, so we absolutely have to play it on stream.
This'll do.
Just speedrun it. There is a speedrun where you can just load extraneous code and teleport yourself to the credits. 3 if I'm gunning for it, 5 if I go leisurely. I mean, I don't plan on doing any of the side quests or anything, so... God, that's the game that I need to play. I got to the first church in Dragon Quest IX, and I never touched it again. Sorry, not Dragon Quest IX, Dragon Quest XI. The I was after the X, not before. I did play Dragon Quest IX, though. Sentinels of the Starry Skies. Okay, I think we can make Fafnir now. So I guess we should stop faffing about. Aruto Janaito. I don't even know if I pointed to the right direction. There's a similar speedrun for Red and Blue. Open the game, save at a weird point at start, and just receive starter, and you can corrupt the file to say that you're the champion. That's crazy. I love speedrunning exploits because of how dumb they can be. Like, there's a Paper Mario one where I think if you load enough, like, particles in the pause screen, you can crash the game and load extraneous code, but you have to use a copy of Ocarina of Time in conjunction with it. Like, it's kind of like the stop and swap from Banjo and Kazooie, where you have to play through some Paper Mario, crash it, play through some Ocarina of Time, then go back to Paper Mario. It's bonkers. Right, I think there's a ley line over here. Yeah, I am level 60. I think Dreddy Fazbear is the Dark Universe version of him. To get back in line. Only know because you saw a similar... Sorry. Yeah, you saw Smallant do it for a Beat Pokemon Without Pokemon challenge. Because of you pissed him off. Oh boy. Technically faster to beat GoldenEye with a second controller in. Speedrunners both corrupting files or finding incredibly minor saves will never not be amazing. Absolutely. I have a lot of respect for speedrunning, despite the fact that I don't have the patience for it.
Welcome to the world of shadows.
Alright, what do we got? We can make both Fafnir... Excuse me, hello. Nice to meet you. What is you? Cybele, mother goddess of nature. The temple for her was created atop a mountain in Phrygia, now modern-day Turkey, where she was worshipped. She ruled over beasts and was said to be served by lions. She later became a goddess passionately worshipped in Rome. Yo. Hey, Ashley Pix. And Bun Carson, it looks like your job has been done. Yep. Yeah, Trom bunned me. I'm gonna make her, by the way. She can heal, and that's what I need. Oh, and she also has fire, which I absolutely need, so. Actually, instead of... Because Makarakarn... I think Makarakarn reflects magic and Tetrakarn reflects physical, so that's probably a good idea. Or I can have Concentrate and increase the damage by a lot. I'm gonna keep Concentrate, actually. She's gonna be an attacker.
Is this demon to your liking?
Yes, by a lot, please. She's a purple version of the Fifth Element girl? It's been a hot minute since I've seen the Fifth Element. Are we talking about the redhead? Specifically the redhead's outfit, okay.
This is gonna be so much fun!
Guess I should introduce myself. Okay, thanks. Okay, what are our new ones? Oh, that's a snake with a robe. What's up? That is less than 1,000 heads, my good sir. The 1,000-headed serpent of Hindu legend. Ananta is Sanskrit for infinite. Vishnu slept atop him before waking up to create the okay. Hindu lore is crazy. We need to play Ashura's Wrath. Oh, we got Skaha. The war goddess of Celtic lore, as well as the queen of the Land of Shadows. She's a skilled magician and master warrior, trains the many young men who come to her in the art of war. The famed Cuchulainn was one of her students, and said that he received the legendary Gay Bolg from her upon mastering her teachings. Ska, so here I am, killing everything Sorry. So here I am, killing everything I can. Holding on to what I am, because I'm Cuchulainn. There we go. And Skadi. The deity of Ska. Ska deity. Giantess called the Snowshoe Goddess. She's the embodiment of winter. According to legend, all gods will return to her at the end of Ragnarok. Gaelic is weird, yeah. Oh, hey, there's the boy. Unfortunately, I need to sacrifice Cybele for him. And also, he isn't as cool as the Fate one. Hey, Marshnator. You're working out now? Enjoy your workout. Cuchulainn. A gallant Celtic hero and son of the sun god Luch. He is said to have beaten an army single-handedly. He was cursed to die after spurning the war goddess Morrigan. Was impaled on his own mighty spear, Gaebolg. Well, so Morrigan, I believe, tricked him into eating dog meat.
When you
And that kind of canceled out all of his powers. So that was kind of cheating. And by kind of, I mean a lot. Could I have a team of Scots? I could. It's the Scott Pilgrim thing. You mean Greyhound is dog? What's a Parmesan? Is Parmesan vegan? There he is, yes. What can I buy? I can buy a couple of essences. I don't need any of them, though.
See you next time.
Later. Okay, so what's my team like? I feel like I can swap out Alice for someone. Maybe not. Maybe I'll keep Alice. Because I've got electricity, wind, and light. Alice has got wind and darkness. Loki's got, I want to say, ice and electricity, right? Yeah. Ice, electricity, wind, and darkness. Earth, wind, and fire. And then Sibel has fire and heals. Oh, though... Sorry. She only has a res. She doesn't have an actual heal. So that might be a problem. Kill la Kill is great. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. It's one of my favorite TV shows. Like, not just anime, but television programs in general. Well, let's try out our new friends. I'm gonna get ya. Where are you? Spyglass, thank you.
Here.
Weak against dark. It's a good thing we have Alice.
Die for me.
I have a feeling that maybe we have enough levels for the rest of the game. Well, not the rest of the game, but for a significant period of time. You fear the... Yeah, Alice is, yeah. The side of your wrist looks weird. That's concerning. I like to lay on my side, so sometimes when I'm in my bed, I like to put my hand under my pillow. And when I wake up in the morning, it's got, like, the lines from the pillow on it. You're welcome for the silent Naruto. We don't have silent alarms here, we have silent Narutos. One of your veins looks big? Oof. Desolate out here. How come? Feeling in heart. Like, lost my home. I mean, the Mimon are absolutely the, like, the Mimon are mankind reduced to that, right? Check your heart rate and blood pressure if you can. Oh, thanks for the drink, Ashley Pix. I think I have some more in here. Should be able to do the first. Second's a little tougher.
Cramped dark space is so calming, yeah? Sunlight no good for demons, yeah.
Now on the side with the large vein? Yeah, if it gets concerning, you might want to get it checked out. So, back when I was in junior high, my dad was hospitalized because he had a blood clot that went from his leg all the way up to his aorta. And he had to get his leg amputated, and he died twice on the operating table. Like, he was dead and revived twice. Oh boy. Like, I'm trying to look at my, and it's not supposed to look like that. But yeah, my dad survived, thankfully. But he is missing a leg and his entire colon. So, the point being, you should probably get shit like that checked out.
Battle between angel and demon still going. Seriously, nothing but trouble.
Do I carry on with your work? I would say no, and in fact, you may want to go see your doctor in the morning. Hey, Wapo. I'm Wapo. Nice to meet you. Say, you seem pretty strong and you seem nice, okay? I have a favor to ask you. Will you hear me out? I've started living in a forest up ahead, but I still don't know my way around, and to be totally honest, I'm lost. I've tried to muster up courage and head back, but there are some really scary demons wandering around here. Since I'm just a poor, helpless fairy, I'd like for you to escort me to Myojin Forest as my bodyguard. Sure. Huh? Really? Yay, what a relief. I'll tag along then. Following you, okay? Need to go through this place called Akihabara to get to Myojin Forest. Oh, I know that place. But that area has poor visibility, so I recommend following these pathways up high to get through. Okay then, off we go. Sit for a bit to see if it was elevated heart rate. Then yeah, maybe ER, you know your body best. Where is the last ley line? Yeah, I'd also say just like, in general, maybe see your doctor about it tomorrow. Even if you don't go to the ER, you might want to go see your general practitioner. How would you check your heart rate? You got two options. You can check your pulse on your neck, and feel around for the beat. Set a timer for 30 seconds and count how many beats, and then double it after 30 seconds, and that's your heart rate. Oh yeah, you can also do the 15 seconds. And then multiply it by 4. But I find that it's easier to do the 30 seconds. your heart rate, your resting heart rate should be between, I want to say, 60 and 80 beats per minute? Though, depending on other factors, it could be between 70 and 90. Due to other, like, external health factors. But because you've been exercising, your heart rate's probably going to be higher than that. So, I would check your heart rate after a little bit. Like, after you've rested for a little bit. And I'm no expert, but I think your heart rate can go up to 120 while exercising. Just went at 43 in 30 seconds. So that's an 87 heart rate, which that should be fine. This place looks scary. Yeah, you should be good to call your doctor in the morning. But I would say maybe use that, like maybe skip school and let them know that you're going to the doctor. At worst, you can go... Sorry, I would say that you can probably go back in the middle of the day if your doctor says it's cool. Come on, platforming. Oh, that was utterly fruitless. Plus, I think I'm stuck down here. Well, I gotta keep going until I find a save point, so... Got a bit of poor visibility down here. Oh, hi, buddy! Is this supposed to be... No, this is... Irakcho. So this isn't Akiba just yet. There we go. Oh my. That's what you sound like, Narcissus. Ah, man. If this doesn't go all the way up, I think it might be time to use the return pillar. Because I would really like one of these. There we go. You don't like the idea of tattooing script on people? Fair. Though it might be different, like, looking at it as opposed to typing it. Because you're deliberately putting on the thing, right? So, it might be a different feeling. Anyways. That's the Shin Megami Tensei stream for today. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. And, yeah, Marshinator, definitely talk to your doctor about that. Because you don't want that getting worse. And it might even feel better if you find out that it's nothing to worry about. Like, anyways, we're going to be doing the watch party on Friday, as usual. We're going to be doing Pokemon Legends on Saturday, as usual. And we're not doing Jackbox. We're doing Minecraft this week. So you guys will be able to see the station that I made, like the rail system. So that'll be cool. Where am I sending you guys tonight? Well, I mean, I usually send you guys to Thero. Oh, looks like Thero's got Haka-chan on, which is the cute OC version of the dinosaur. We need to make cute OC version of Carson. Actually, that's a lie. One of my friends already did that for me. Okay. Anyways, I will catch you guys next time. Give Thero a big ol' shark attack for me. Good night.